Hey guys, it's Jaime from Top Media. I hope you're doing well. It's a crazy world out there, and there are a ton of different options, and I'm glad you're here. So that's that. When it comes to actually figuring out what keywords there are to use, you have one primary tool, and I will, go to the ends of the earth to tell everyone how amazing this is. And all it is when you look up keyword tool on Google, it's the Google keyword tool for AdWords. If you have an AdWords account like I do, you'll actually pull into the internal tools, and they're better. So get an AdWords account, and you don't have to buy anything to have it, so just get it. What you can do is, if you're looking up a specific term, let's say we want to find blogger relations, you can find out locations, you can narrow it down by languages, you can even pull it in as just ideas closely related to your search terms. I love doing that. I feel like that actually really helps me figure out exactly what it is that I'm looking for. Since I haven't been here for a while, I am trying to do this, but I never seem to get these little things right. But hey, first shot. So you'll notice down here that we pull in just two options, and that's because it's a pretty narrow search. The wider out you go, the larger your searches are going to be. Kind of a given. Let's try something a little bit broader. Let's look up SEO. Watch this be huge. It's going to blow up. So SEO itself has 9.1 million monthly searches. Now that's global. If we want to go local, this is just US on desktop or laptops. And speaking English, they are 1.8 million of those 9.1 million searches. But look at all these different options. I mean, you have all of this breakdown. The nicest part about using this in AdWords is if you are running a campaign, and specifically for this case, if you are running an SEO campaign, you have a great option to actually wrap things together and say, all right, this is what we're going to do. Click on a bunch of links here. You'll notice down in this right corner over here, you have the starred section. Now, when you click these, it's going to add them to a list. If you star them, it adds them to this list. It's two different ways. You just randomly grab a couple of different options and go in here. Those are saved. We have the checked ones saved here. You can download all of them. You can download the selected or the starred ones. And what I normally do, and I'm not sure I can do it because I don't have a query running at this moment, that you can actually change how you want to see it. And actually, that's something that you should see right now. If you want more specifically like the ones you selected, it will narrow it down based on those terms for you. Look, more that are updated. And you'll see that there's a really high competition rate for most of these. That's pretty standard with this kind of search term. It's not standard with all search terms. Keep that in mind. Make sure you do a little research. And you'll even find, if you scroll down a little bit further, that while you may have certain segments that don't have as much search traffic, you're having a lot less competition. So your chances of getting a click-through rate are much higher. From here, what I do is you can extract it from a web page, which is another huge thing. I also like to do this and hit apply, and apply just pulls those into your segment. If you sign in, you can actually put them directly into your account. I prefer that more than anything else. Extracting from a web page, however, is huge. So if you get to do that, what you'll want to do, and this is one way of doing this that will help you both as a blogger and as someone who might want to be thinking about purchasing keywords, use your own website. So I'm going to do denimdebutante.com, and I apologize for the loud typing. Search that. Probably want to remove all of these. There we go. Drop that down. And from denimdebutante.com, somehow I'm trending for Willow Smith. Who knows? But these are all the keywords that I am being told are good ones for me to target. You'll see that some are really high. William Rast, probably not the best bet for me to target because it's such a very densely populated keyword search term. High-end denim jeans, not too many people search for it, might be something to look at. I don't know what Skinny Secret is, so I'll have to look at that. I think it's a book. One of you guys is probably going to tweet at me and let me know. But, you know, wearing black jeans, no competition at all. Celebs in black skinnies. I mean, a lot of these have a lot of opportunity that hasn't been heavily condensed. All of these can be exported directly into a certain campaign that you have running. It's great. I love it. But you'll notice something's missing here. When you're looking at that, and you can do the traffic estimators, and that's pretty much what this is anyways. But what about the ones that are on your site? What about the links that you're already pulling? Well, you know, you've done some SEO work, maybe not a lot, but you have something on your site, and you know people are coming in from Google. You just don't know exactly what's the most popular, or better yet, what you specifically should be working on and boosting to get a better ranking on Google. That's where this site comes in. It's called marketinggrader.com. I love marketinggrader.com. Just in tangent with opensiteexplorer.org, which if you missed that video, be sure to go back and check it out. These are the two sites that I search most often when it comes to doing SEO campaigns, other than Google. And Google's there, and I always use Google. Google will always be on the forefront of your SEO needs, but watch this. I don't have it saved. Too bad. If I learn how to type, it'd be great. There we go. It takes a little while, but it's really not that long. Even for me, where I have, I think, a couple thousand pages, it's not terrible. So they sort it initially by where you have the highest opportunity. And this is a huge one for me. So this is something I'm going to need to look at myself. But it will tell you not only the keyword, but it will tell you the position that it ranks in Google. It will tell you what that specific URL is, what the monthly searches are, the cost per click, and I'm not paying that for cost per click. That's insane. And the opportunity. Well, if it's $16,000 that I have an opportunity to make, then $221 might not sound so bad. Do I want to put that up? Not really. Not really all that interested in that. But there are also, because all of these top ends are actually sortable, if they want to be. There we go. Oh, got it. All right. Click on the term. Better, much better. You can sort them alphabetically. What I do more than anything is I sort them by position. Because first off, I like to know what terms I personally am pulling number one for. It's a little ego booster, sure, but, sometimes you need an ego boost. So you'll see all these listed. Great terms, awesome, fantastic. And then you get into the ones that you're listed second at. And then the ones you're listed third. And going down the line, they give you the entire list. If you sign up, you actually even get more. It's fantastic. I have been known to go through here and say, all right, so this specific term actually is, or this specific URL is terming for Stone Lim, and that's the designer for James Jeans. Well, then I'll optimize it a little better to make it look better for her, for that page. This one is trending for Indie Denim Coupon. All right, that's great. I try to, and I wish, this is the one thing where I would say this lacks a little bit, is I try to search it, and it might actually be doing it now. No. So I search it by the quantity of monthly searches. It's better. So we see on Zoo Boutique, which is a company that, I'm not sure the company is actually owned by Davey Havoc, but I know that when I wrote about it, it was based on that. I'm ranking 14th, which is on the second page. All I have to do is go in here, I back click it to make sure it doesn't close out Marketing Grader, open up my site, and I see, oh look, okay, Zoo Boutique is right in the title. Zoo Boutique is in the content, but maybe I could add it more. Maybe I backlink on different sites to pull it back into there. There are a ton of different options that you actually have available. Now let's try this with a different segment, just so you can see that it works even if you're not using one of my sites. So I promise it's not just a gimmick. Let's do the couponproject.com. Pull it up, and she has even more keywords, and that went really fast, so that's awesome. What you'll see here is also sorted by opportunity, by what she's doing, how she's doing it. But then you also can pull the rankings. And she has certain things that she ranks really high for that are great. Goldfish coupons? Sure, why not? That's fantastic. A little bit strange, but definitely awesome. And then further you go down, the more you'll see that some of the search rankings start to drop. You expect that. And the quantities go up, which you'll also expect. If you go here and we do a search based on how many monthly searches there are, you'll see that there are definitely certain terms that she should be pulling or could be pulling that would help her make a lot more money within her site. And this is set up, yes, this is set up for a PPC campaign framework. However, use it for SEO. I use it for SEO all the time. I hope that this has been extremely helpful for you guys. This has been Jaime from DebutanteMedia.com teaching you a little bit more about SEO.